Yo, what's up guys, the best class here, back with another video. 3 out of 7,421 trophies. We're top 875 enrolled right now. 3 days and 8 hours left in season. It looks like I kind of dropped 100 trophies, but I'm alright by that. I was super unlucky yesterday and I kind of played a little bad yesterday, to be honest. Anyways, I did the firecracker challenge. It was pretty easy. All you gotta do is bring arrows for it. I'll show you some interesting matches. I was surprised that I actually lost to Goblin Giant Sparky, considering a fast cycle, I have a defense and a rocket. But if your opponent baits out your rocket with their Sparky in the middle and go in with a Goblin Giant, everything they have, Goblin Giant, Mega Man Rage, Dark Prince, it's not your Valkyrie's just going to get shredded, and the Tesla's not going to kill the Goblin Giant fast enough. So you got to be careful while playing this matchup, especially when they try to bait your rocket out, because you can't really defend their pushes without a rocket with fast cycle bait, because you don't have enough DPS because you're missing the Goblin Gang and you're missing the Inferno Tower. Anyways, I'm going to show you some interesting matches. Definitely going to show you this nice win against the dreaded RG Mother Witch deck. It's still going on. It's still in the meta, and hopefully it just dies off, but I doubt it will happen. Anyways, you go for a Goblin. Electro Spirit. You played his Electro Spirit there too early. It jumped on to our Goblins. You go for a Valkyrie on defense here. Very nice. And once again, in this matchup, you just want to keep up with their cycle and don't give them any Mother Witch value with your skeletons. And you just got to make sure you spread out your damage. You cycle a log here for damage, of course. Go for a Goblin. He's going to log it. And I'm just going to go for Electro Spirit. In the back here. And I'm just going for Valkyrie. Valkyrie's really great against Dark Prince because it's a nice counter, even elixir trade, and you can have low counter push. I'm just going to cycle a log on his tower here. It's very important to get chip damage with your logs and electro spirits because they just have a fast cycle, log and fireball for your Goblin Barrel. You're just mainly using your Goblin Barrel to cycle. If you have a really bad hand, that's what I did there for Electro Spirit. I'm just going for a Valkyrie in the middle like this. And since I'm not using Goblin Gang, he's playing his Mother Witch less often, which is really great for us. His Mother Witch actually does a lot of DPS and spawns a lot of hogs. So here, you know how I play my skeletons off to the side, left lane, so they won't get targeted. I played my Tesla low, go for Valkyrie in case he wanted to fireball, but he chose not to because I had my Valkyrie there. I'm just going to go with Princess same lane here. For the Mega Man, he's waiting for a fireball. Cycle log. I'm cycle skeletons like this. And he's going to go for aggressive Mother Witch. That's why people are trying to abuse her because she's so OP. Just going for the Valkyrie like this. Go for High Princess, not giving him any fireball value. I'm trying to outcycle his log here. Actually, outcycle his log. Really nice. Luckily, he didn't fireball, and we got a lot of chip damage there. And I realized that he's building a big push, so I have to rocket this no matter what. I played my Electro Spirit just in case the Dark Prince was going to charge out of the rocket range. I'm going to go for Aggressive Princess since he went for RG in the back. I wanted to place troops in the front, so it's easier for me to defend. I'm just going to cycle a log here. I actually went for a rocket. I tried to get... I was going to play my Goblin there, but I kind of misclicked it. And I actually managed to defend this somehow. I'll show you guys one more time what just happened. I kind of forgot that happened, to be honest. I thought I was going to apply pressure with my Goblin, but I just cycled my rocket. And I ended up missing the tower because it was going to be a juke barrel, but I missed it. Yeah, I was actually surprised I still won this match. That Valkyrie got so much value there. DPSing down that second RG as killing that, as well as killing the Dark Prince. Okay, I'm just gonna go for a log. I go for a Valkyrie. And he's gonna go for a Dark Prince. I'm just going for a high Princess, try to help kill it faster. Just go for a Goblin on offense here. Go for skeletons. Not worried about that Mega Meme because our tower's pretty much at full health on the left lane. Went for a Valkyrie there, try to protect this Mother Witch, and actually did it. For another Goblin, and we actually outcycle his log here. Here, a Mother Witch ends up connecting for like 3 hits on our tower, so we took a lot of damage there. For our Goblin, go for a log. Just end up really close right now. It's like almost 30 seconds in left. Let's go for a Tesla, and he goes with an RG. I have to rocket this no matter what. Because believe it or not, guys, Mother Witch does so much DPS, it just kills your troops like a musketeer. So I know that I just had to play defensive and just get rocket off last second. I go for a Valkyrie to help DPS it down. Go for a high Tesla. And he actually missed his fireball there. He went for aggressive log, which is bad. We end up getting some chip damage from the goblins. Help secure the victory here. 2, 1. It's a GG. Nice win there. And I even misclicked my rocket. I thought it was my Goblin. Wasted 6 elixir on defense. It's self-defended. That was actually crazy. Anyways, I played, look at this, guys. I played 3 Goblin Drill, really similar Goblin Drill decks in a row. This one, I just lost this one because he's playing super aggressive and he got lucky with his Dark Goblin connections. I was kind of late catching the Dark Goblin. He went with Dark Goblin Goblin Drill. Anyways, I'm going to show you any mini mighty will. I don't know. I'm going to choose this one here. It's really easy to defend Goblin Drill because you have a fast cycle and you have Valkyrie. You always want to save your Valkyrie for it and play high Teslas, save your log and Spirit, Electro Spirit for their bomber. Very nice counter with the Valkyrie there. And you don't, especially in this against this deck, you don't want to overcommit. You just play defensive and passive because they just have a really cheaper cycle than you and they have a lot of splash. So you get a lot of splash value. And this guy's playing the harder version. So you have to wait, go for skeletons, and go for a log. You take too much damage there. He has a lot of counters for our Goblin Bro, so we're mainly relying on rocket cycling and just playing defensive and hopefully not making a mistake. And only times where I cycle my Goblin Bro is when his counters are out of cycle, which is really rare, or if my cycle is really awkward, like right now. He's going for another Goblin Drill plus a Fire Spirit. It's kind of annoying. It's one for a Princess to apply pressure. So now I need to go opposite lane. And a great way to do it is when they're going in because they're not going to expect a Princess opposite lane and catch it. So we go for a Goblin Drill to apply pressure. Go for a Princess. And since he uses Fire Spirit earlier on defense, our Princess was able to stay alive, force out a log, which is really nice. I can defend this Valkyrie easy with the Electro Spirit, and we're up by like 2.5 elixir. It's really nice. This is what you want to do against these Goblin Drill decks with the Bomber. That's really popular right now. And for a high Tesla there, not messing around, not giving them any value with my skeletons or a log. Here's a perfect opportunity to go for Rocket because my Tesla's still up and he has to deal with my Valkyrie. Went for a high Princess in case he wanted to go for a bomber or something. I think I went for a Gombrow here to apply pressure. He went for Electro Spirit high and a log to kill that bomber right away. Went for a Tesla. Skeletons. Here I didn't have my Valkyrie in cycle, so I just played it slow here with a Electric Spirit, Princess, and a log help kill it. Now since he used that Fireball, I think I was up in Elixir and actually was up by 3, which is really nice. I went for Rocket here. He goes aggressive and decided to play my Valkyrie on defense because it's really important to defend the Bomber Valkyrie rather than the Goblin Drill. But you need to always cycle back to your log, guys. It's really easy to defend if you just have cycle cards because you can just block the goblins and just go for a log. Here, one for another Tesla. One for Valkyrie in the back because he played it in the back. One for Skeletons for his Bomber in case he wanted to Fireball or Tesla there. So far, really great. We're just 2 rockets away. And I'm just making sure that I'm not too low behind on Elixir so I don't get punished for just rocket cycling. Go for a log, for a Tesla. I went for a Valkyrie there, and this time since he uses Tesla on defense there, I'm going to just go for rocket. And at this point, I'm just cycling back as fast as I can to the rocket. Defensive Tesla there. Gombrel on offense, I mean. I've actually defend this Goblin Drill here is really nice. And rocket gets down in time, and there's no way that Bomber could connect to our tower, and that's a GG. Easy win. You always want to try to catch your opponent off guard with your Princess opposite lane because you're not going to expect it when they're going in at the same time. Try not to use your Gombrel as often, and this rocket cycle when you know you're up by Elixir. So really nice. It's on to his next match here against a Graveyard Freeze. Here I'm just going for Electric Spirit and go for a Gombrel. And he decides to play his Valkyrie there, really nice Valkyrie. I think I went for a high Tesla here to help kill that Valkyrie and the Ice Wizard getting value. I go for a Valkyrie here. And I disagree with that Graveyard because it's super aggressive and he didn't get that much damage. So I went for Aggressive Princess. I knew he still had to respond to my Valkyrie, so I just waited a little bit until the right time to go with my Gombrel and Electro Spirit. Played a Bowler there, and he only had enough Elixir for his Ice Wizard, which is really bad. And it's really solid. We're in a solid lead right now, and we're even up in Elixir. Went for a Tesla on defense. I should have went for my Tesla 1 tile in because I had to waste my Valkyrie there to help kill that Bowler. But that's fine. We're up by a lot of damage. And we basically know what he's playing now. And we have Log in hand in case he had Freeze or something. So he goes Inferno Dragon. I'm just going to go Princess same lane here. And if he was going to go for a Valkyrie, he can just go for a Rocket, but he did not. High Skeletons, went for a Gombrel, plus a Log. His Electro Spirit here came in clutch, guys. Look at that. Killed all the Skeletons. And he even stunned the Inferno Dragon. And he goes for an Aggressive Tornado because he thought his Inferno Dragon would just lock onto my tower instead, but it didn't. This was basically tower down for him. Really bad mistake from the opponent here. He goes with the Valkyrie, so I'm just going for Tesla here. For Skeletons. And go for Electro Spirit. Try to keep my Tesla alive, as well as cycling back to another one, because it's really important to cycle multiple cards in this deck. I thought he was going to go in, so I tried to go for a high Kite with the Valkyrie here. Go for a late Tesla, help kill that. And he gives me rocket value with the Bowler and a Baby Dragon, so I take it. I'm not too worried about taking damage here. I can just log it back and go for Electro Spirit in case he wanted to freeze, but he did. That guy's Electro Spirit cleans everything up. That's why it's really good right now. Went for a high Skeletons there, cutting everything back. Another Princess. And he goes in again. So he went for a Tesla and a Valkyrie, and he's not going to have enough time. We're going to defend his Inferno Dragon anyways. And that's a GG. Very nice game there. He went super aggressive with his graveyards, which I disagree on, and could have played much defensive and much more passive. Because I'm not going to show you guys this balloon match here because it's really tough because they have a fast cycle. It's really hard to keep up, and since Rocket doesn't one-shot the balloon, and they always have Ice Golem and Miner to tank, it's really difficult to finish off the balloon because you're just sacrificing your princess every time. And they can just like snowball it. Because you need a princess or Tesla or something to finish off the balloon. So anyways, I'll show you guys where it happened. Here for example, I had to use my Tesla on defense, which is really bad. Rocket should one-shot balloon because it's very difficult. You got to overspend more elixir for it, and it's already a negative elixir trade, -1 elixir. Anyways, he thinks that he's losing right now, but he's actually up in elixir. And I think he's going to go in here, and it's going to be really hard for me to defend. I should have went for a Valkyrie for that miner and went for a rocket, but I doubt that my Valkyrie would kill the miner in time, so our tower could lock onto the balloon. That was really bad decision making, but I should have took the risk. Anyways, I lost the game because of that. Anyways, we're in our final match of the day today. We're against the Anaban deck with Balloon P.E.K.K.A. He goes for a defensive freeze, so he's probably playing Graveyard or Balloon or something. This one for a Princess in the back here, playing it safe. Goes with a nice Wizard, and at this point, it's most likely going to be that deck. So cycle a log here, cycle Electro Spirit, force out a Zap or something. We do. If you cycle Skeletons, just cycle a Goblin, Anti-NATO. He saw it and went for a Lumberjack. That was well played. Just going to defend with a Princess and a log. Unfortunately, Tornado, the Lumberjack killed the Princess before the Lumberjack died. I was not too worried about giving him the King Tower activation because he had to spend more elixir getting it. Just went for a Tesla like this. So I'm not too worried using my Tesla because I can just defend his balloon by rocket. I went aggressive here because cycle is kind of awkward. This Baby Dragon and Lumberjack was out of cycle, so we only had like a couple ground cards like his P.E.K.K.A. and his Ice Wizard left. Especially against this matchup, you gotta be very careful, guys, and they will try to bait out your rocket with spamming Lumberjack and Baby Dragon at the bridge, so try not to use your rocket and only use it against your balloon. Because Tesla just gets melted by a Zap or a Freeze. I went for Skeletons just in case he went for a Freeze there. I didn't. He decides to P.E.K.K.A, so I go for a Tesla. And then I can cycle back to another one if I need to. Let's go Princess same lane here because I know that he doesn't have any big spell and it's going to help a lot on defense. Went for a Valkyrie in the back here. Went for an Electro Spirit to kite that P.E.K.K.A in. For a Gone Barrel. I went for another Tesla here off to the side. Very nice here. If I decided to rocket, I would have nothing for his balloons, so I had to be very careful. Kite everything back to my Skeletons and an Electro Spirit. I cycle 2 Teslas there. Basically, he's not going to be able to break through. Went for Aggressor Princess because I knew he overspent with his Tornado there for another Gone Barrel. He zaps it. Went for Skeletons just in case he went for a Freeze, but he didn't. Electro Spirit, go for a log, cycling for chip damage. Always want to cycle my Tesla first because it's really important on defense. Help DPS down that P.E.K.K.A. and Baby Dragon. Set up another Princess in the back. Went for a Goblin to pressure. Force out more Elixir. Here, he tried to bait out my Rocket by making that push, but I'm not going to fall for it. He goes for aggressive freeze. We're just going for a Goblin, cycle back to our skeletons. See, he didn't have any good counter, just an Ice Wizard. We went for a Rocket, and Log, I'm not too worried about that P.E.K.K.A. getting a hit because our tower is pretty much healthy. That's a good game. And I think that's the only time you play as Balloon at the end there, because we never played a Rocket. You always never want to play your Rocket, only if they played our Balloon, because your Tesla is going to get melted by any of these 3 spells here, because 1 drop from the Balloon plus any of these spells equals dead Tesla. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely try to make another one, try to untilt even more. I untilted half of my trophies today. Top 800 world. See you guys later. Bye, guys.